I wake up and I see this out of the New York Times, the largest newspaper in the United States of America. Quote, proud and fierce in their identity, the Marines have a singular race problem that critics say is rooted in decades of resistance to change. A handful of white men rule over 185,000 white, African American, Hispanic, and Asian men and women. Yes, they are coming for the United States Marine Corps. And I have had people writing me this all day long. Surely they're not coming for the Marines. Jesse, not the Marines. People, you ready to be offended? They're already there. They're already there. They already have a foothold in the United States military. Why do you think we have open communists graduating America's military academies? Why do you think, and get ready, about to be offended, why do you think we have women now? We're forced into frontline combat infantry units. Women have no place in frontline combat infantry units. I'm not sorry to say that in the least. I don't care if you're offended. Men are built physically different than women. We are a country of 350 million people. We have plenty of men willing to serve. There's no need to take a woman whose body will break down faster and stuff her into a frontline infantry unit where her hips will be destroyed, her knees will be destroyed, her shoulders will be destroyed. I know you probably can't tell on camera, I am gigantic. I am 6'8", 230 pounds, and to this day, my knees hurt from the pounding they took in a combat infantry unit. And they even did studies on it. They did studies where they put all male units and then mixed male and female units, and it was complete destruction. The mixed units were absolutely pitiful, got slaughtered across the board. And yet we did it anyway, and that was step one. Step two is going to be this crap, this race quota crap. And one of the last things in this country that's completely merit-based. You rise and you fall based on who you are. They're going to start with this now. Well, I mean, do we have enough black generals? We need some Asian admirals. Did anybody know, how many Hispanic staff sergeants do we have? The United States Marine Corps was, when I was in it, the only place I've ever existed in my life that had completely figured out race relations. And you ready? You ready to hear how? It's not going to be what you think. We were horrible to each other. Absolutely horrible. My infantry platoon, black guys, Cubans, Mexicans, Guatemalans, people from all walks of life. We even had gingers in there. We were horrible to each other. We said the most terrible, racist things to each other, things that would make you cringe and get so uncomfortable right now, because we didn't care about it, because we were willing to have open conversations with each other about it. That's why we joked, because we didn't care at all. We loved each other. I got out into the world, and I'll tell you, as you can probably tell, I'm a little non-PC. It's been one of the biggest adjustments I have, is everybody's scared to talk about race now. Everyone's scared to talk about differences in religion now, differences in culture here. I don't relate to that world. The Marine Corps figured it out a long time ago. Stuff them all in there together, let them give each other a bunch of crap, and in the end, they won't care. And we didn't care. And it was all walks of life, all of them. Rural, urban, you name it. I had a guy in my school of infantry school, still can't laugh about this to this day. He was a black dude, and they used to make us do these horrible things where they'd make us dig fighting holes in the middle of the mountains just to torture us. It's pouring, freezing rain. There's no point in it. They just wanted to torture us. It's the Marine Corps. Look, it's not the Cub Scouts. And every time they'd make him dig, he'd wait until the instructors walk away and he'd start singing slavery songs. I've never laughed that hard in my entire life. I had tears coming down my face. That is race relations, ladies and gentlemen. If you find yourself unable or unwilling to openly joke and talk about the differences in cultures, the differences in colors, you are the one with the problem. You know why they're coming after the United States Marine Corps? Because they're the ones who've actually figured it out. And there are a ton of people and entities in general in this country that are highly invested in you never figuring out that it really doesn't matter what color you are. In fact, you should probably joke about it a lot more than you do with your friends. I promise they'll be fine. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.